Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are on Harbour Street and we are at the ICD Group head office on Harbour Street, 79 Harbour Street. Now this property was recently bought by Grace Kennedy. So we're going to show you the actual properties that Grace Kennedy bought on Harbour Street. So it was announced, I think it was last week, that Grace Kennedy spent billions to buy properties on Harbour Street. Not one, but at least four. Four properties. So we're going to show you the properties today. Now, Harbour Street is one of the busiest streets in downtown Kingston. And it's also where Grace Kennedy has its head office. So to the left of where we are is the Grace Kennedy head office, and they actually own a few buildings on Harbour Street already, because their original head office was down here. That was over, probably they celebrated 100 years in Jamaica, so their original building would have been there 100 years ago, and then they built a new building recently right on the other side of the road from there. So they are definitely investing in downtown Kingston, and the government is trying really hard to revitalize downtown Kingston. So all of these properties that we're looking at, Grace Kennedy purchased. So they actually bought a lot of buildings, not shouldn't say property, buildings. They bought this one, 79 Harbour Street, the ICD head office. They bought the CGM Gallagher head office. They bought 10 to 12 Harbour Street, which is the parking lot beside the ice factory. We're going to show it to you in a little bit. They bought 25 to 29 Harbour Street, which is the Advantage Communications BPO Center. They bought a Water Lane car park. They bought another building at 53 to 57 Water Lane. They're all along this stretch right here. So we're going to show you all of them. So we're going to show you the car park. No, that's the ice factory straight ahead. It's a massive building, but there's no roof on it. It's an abandoned building now. I guess they no longer operate, but it's a massive building right on the waterfront. That piece of land is worth millions of US dollars. This is prime real estate, and as the area keeps getting more developed, it's going to be worth even more. But right now, so we're going to go through an article that gives more information on the plans that Grace Kennedy has for the area and the purchase of the buildings. Grace Kennedy Limited has announced its purchase of several properties along Harbour Street in downtown Kingston. The properties include the ICD Group's head office and associated buildings. 79 Harbour Street, ICD Group head office and CGM Gallagher head office. 10 to 12 Harbour Street, parking lot beside the ice factory. 25 to 29 Harbour Street, Advantage Communications BPO Center and Water Lane car park. 53 to 57 Water Lane, Grace and Staff Community Development Foundation STEM Center. Alright, so we are driving back out towards Port Royal Street now. You're going to see how developed the area is, and you're also going to see the new head office for Grace Kennedy. The move is a long-term strategic decision that aligns with Grace Kennedy's 2030 vision for growth and reaffirms the company's commitment to the revitalization of downtown Kingston. Grace Kennedy Group CEO Don Webby commented, "We believe in the immense potential of downtown Kingston to re-emerge as a thriving hub of commerce, culture, and community. Through the revitalization of these landmark properties, we aim to not only generate value for Grace Kennedy, but also enhance our long-standing contribution to the social and economic well-being of the entire area. We are actively shaping a brighter future for downtown, together with its residents and other businesses. The properties significantly expand Grace Kennedy's real estate portfolio and will generate immediate income through existing leases with the ICD Group, who will continue as tenants. The properties also offer potential for development of Grace Kennedy's companies. The properties also offer potential for development of Grace Kennedy's companies with locations in downtown Kingston. We especially look forward to expanding our community involvement and engagement activities at the adjacent Breezy Castle lands, which will now be under our management and which form part of the transaction. We are looking forward to making the most of this exciting opportunity for the benefit of all stakeholders, will be concluded. Alright, so that is the end of the update article. So they actually bought the land beside the, not the ice factory property, but on the other side. We'll oh, okay, we can show you guys. So that the properties on the left they purchased, that's the ICD group head office. And then on the right now, all of this they bought as the Challenger, the Advantage head office. On the right, there's a park. So they bought everything from the park towards the parking lot by the ice factory. So this is definitely a massive investment. But Grace Kennedy is one of Jamaica's largest companies. All of these properties on the left they bought. Alright guys, thanks for taking the tour. Leave your comments in the section below. Let us know what you think. Alright guys, have a good day.